What organization are you with?
I mainly work with a student group here on campus called STAND.
And what does STAND do?
STAND is a student-run anti-genocide government advocacy organization. So we mainly deal with the conflict in Darfur, as well as Sudan as a whole, as well as the DRC, the Democratic Republic of the Congo. And so we hope that the Canadian government will make preventing and acting against genocide a cornerstone of Canadian foreign policy. And so we deal with that as well as awareness on campus.
And what motivates you to volunteer with STAND?
What motivates me to volunteer with STAND? Well, I work with several different groups on campus, but STAND specifically intrigued me. I had gone and done international volunteering, and so I was spent quite a bit of time in Africa and different places volunteering, and I could see a lot of what I was doing was helpful in personal lives. But then I also saw this larger problem where governments and corruption and things always kind of held people down, and I was just wondering what really would help these people in the long run. And so I was kind of working through all these things, and I came across STAND on campus who were working on the political side of things, and so they were working with our government in order to work with their government. And to me that seemed like that might be the most effective way to actually get to the root of lots of these problems, is by targeting the government, and then once the larger organization was cleaned up a bit, maybe that would allow the people to raise themselves up.
And how do you think your volunteer activity makes you a better citizen?
A better citizen. I think as a person, there's just something that I was raised with, that I grew up with, that I morally think that we have an obligation towards other people. I don't see why my life is worth any more than anyone else's. Mine's not worth more than Mike's, not worth more than the 23-year-old woman in Kenya or in Thailand. And so I think if something was happening here in Canada, if all hell broke loose and people were killing off my family for no really good reasons, I think I wouldn't necessarily expect, because I'm maybe not that naive anymore, but I would hope that other people would take notice and do something to help my situation if I was unable to help myself. And so I kind of feel like I have that obligation to other people. But I think within our society, within citizenship, honestly, I do think it all boils down to into our own individual, I do something because it makes me feel good about myself, or I enjoy it, it's something that I like to do, that type of thing. But I think also there's a reciprocity between everyone in a community, so I follow laws because it's good for me. Because maybe stealing something might be good for me in the short run, but if everyone else did that, then it wouldn't be good for me. Does that make sense? Like, there's a reciprocity that I do something because I expect other people to do it, and that's how the society kind of functions as a stable society where we can all live together. And so I think kind of that, in a larger role, I would hope that this is the way it would work. I don't know.
Okay, thank you.